Hello, everyone. My name is Daydream Adrift. Today I'm going to be doing something different than the Minecraft. I'm going to be doing some art stuff. Now, I did say in my plans for the channel video that I would be doing speed paints, but now that I think about it, I feel like I don't want to do that. So I'm just gonna record the whole thing. So we're just gonna start with, nothing too high resolution. I forget. Oh, here we go. Yeah, now what I like to do before I do anything with this is I like to take a pattern. So let's do like a paper, a default paper. And then I'm gonna take a kind of parchment color, maybe something like something in between yellow and orange, and then just kind of something like that. And then I like to just put I think multiply, no, overlay. Yeah. And that way you get this kind of almost paper-like texture. It's just purely aesthetic. Nothing about this actually improves the quality of the artwork. It's just for fun. And it's kind of easier on my eyes too. So I'm going to be using a combination of my graphics tablet pen and my Logitech G502 mouse, which has a few buttons, and I'm using a profile that allows me to assign different Krita shortcuts to the different buttons, so that makes it a little bit easier. I think I like to use this pen. Yeah, I'd like to use this pen. And if I push B, I can kind of. Oh, I'm using the wrong ruler. I also don't do much Control Z because it's just, I don't know. So I'm just gonna be creating two characters, and yeah. So I know the first character is going to be kind of like a bird, and the second one's going to be like a sheep, and they're kind of like humanoid. So I don't know. And I said this in the plans for the video that plans for the channel video that I'm not going to try super hard to be good, because I can definitely do that, but I don't really have a lot of fun doing that, so I'm just gonna be very freeform about this. So right now I'm creating just a sphere to work on as a face. And I'm just gonna take this one And I'm going to copy it and just yeah. I don't know why. Yeah, that's fine. Now if I push H, I can kind of mirror this, and I can do all kind. I actually forget. So how are you guys doing? It's still very smoky there around here. So so I'm kind of creating the spine here, and this is like a collarbone. That allows me to focus on the proportions a bit. I didn't do this very good. I think I can just, yeah. Yeah, I'll just do that. That kind of helps me visualize where each part of the body's going to go. So I know if this is a bird-like character, then maybe it's got the initial portions of the leg kind of sticking out this way, and then maybe not that far. This yeah, and then I'm just going to create a surface for him to stand on. Let me actually swap over here. Yeah, I can already tell that I'm kind of off center here. This is not right. Let me just move that up a bit and back. Something like that. Yeah. skeleton for the first one. Let's work on the second one. So kind of, let me go back here again. So both of these characters are supposed to be from the same kind of story. I'm not thinking too much about how the anatomical proportions look, or what makes sense. Because again, one of them is kind of supposed to be a sheep, and one of them's a bird. They're both pretty much. Yeah, hold on. Ooh. Okay. Hopefully that shows up in the, or hopefully I can tell that sound is being made there. Something that could help with this is to kind of line up the spine with the sort of box shape. Or alternatively, you could do it with the collarbone too. That works too. So I'm just kind of, okay, I think I'm satisfied with that. Yeah. Okay, so I'm actually just going to use that to kind of function as his initial, the upper torso, and then I'll just kind of create another box underneath that. Maybe switch it up again. Yeah, the AC fan was our backseat gamer in the last one. He's here again today to just kind of be, keep us focused. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of feel like fans can be really distracting. Not you guys. You guys aren't distracting. I'm literally talking to no one, probably. But anyway, if someone does end up watching this, great. Okay, so I've kind of got these two cubes here that we'll just kind of draw the waist around, and then I'm just gonna create the collarbone here for him. These are two young male individuals. I think that works, and then we'll just kind of create little orbs that work as the arm placement for each. It's actually not far enough. Let's move that. I don't really have a lot to talk about, so I'm probably just going to be quiet for the most part. Okay. Got the skeletons pretty much up and going. And now we can move on to the actual sketches. Alright. I think I'm satisfied with how that looks. Their heads are a little bit big. I don't know if I'm going to change that or not. Oh yeah, and this guy probably has like a tail. I don't know if... How big... Sheeps don't really have big tails, do they? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna move on to the, I just realized that I did the, I'm just gonna merge these, that's fine. So, is anyone out there artistic? Oh my goodness, what am I trying to do? Okay, just putting a nose. I'm putting a nose here. I'm not sure, like, okay, I think a sheep nose kind of looks like this. It's like, something like that. I don't know. That looks more like a wolf nose, to be honest, but we'll just let it be a hybrid type of thing for now. I'm pretty sure sheep have a more robust snout at the top, so we'll just kind of do it like that. Make sure I'm staying cognizant of all the different angles and all of that stuff. I'm actually not really trying hard. If it looks like I'm trying hard, then I'm not. But I am taking more time than I like to, so I'm gonna try to simplify the process here. That's kind of creepy looking, but you know, the best. See, now it really does look like a wolf. Let me put more of a cheek here, so yeah. That's starting to happen. It still looks like a dog. Okay, it's fine. I will. I'll fix it in post. I'm thinking the eyes are probably going to be kind of big on these ones. It almost looks like a Mickey Mouse or something. I wasn't going for that, but it's fine. Oh, Bandicam, oh, jeez. Oh, why is it? Oh, right. I always forget to do that. It's fine. So I turn that down. We're gonna 35. That's usually where I like to have it. I'm actually going to duplicate this to have it as a backup, and then I'm going to merge these two. I think the ears should probably extend from this point. So it's really hard not to see it as a dog, because it really does look like a dog. I don't really know how to make it. I don't know what I'm doing. I've never taken a good look at what a sheep looks like, so bear with me. I'm just gonna change the nose a bit, because I think that might be what's confusing me. Maybe also just kind of hold on a second. No, okay. I know what the problem is. The snout is too small. The snout needs to be like taking up most of the face. Okay. So it needs to be like this, I think. Again, I'm not worrying too much about how it looks. It's going to look a little bit creepy, but just again, bear with me. Yeah, okay, I'm seeing it now. It's starting to be the right way now. And the nose is kind of like, yeah, okay. Yeah, now that eye is kind of creeping me out. I'm gonna remove that and move it over a little bit. Switch up here. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna change the gear a bit, just really quick. Alright. We gotta move on. That nose right? I said, is that nose right? Sorry, I do notice that in my previous recordings that my voice is like really quiet, and because it's not because I'm no, I just don't. I don't talk very loud very often, unless I'm like, in a public space, and when there's a bunch of noise outside, it just feels natural to talk louder. But when I'm indoors, I'm just like just mumbling all the time. I'm not saying that about myself. I mean, like, this is a problem that my friends notice about me a lot. So it's something I gotta work on. I don't know if I like the way this forehead looks. Should I go up like that? That's not really it. Maybe it's this part. What if it came up like that? Okay, it's better. Alright. I would love to make this like epic quality, but I really do gotta finish this. At least this guy. You guys might not even see the bird guy ever. maybe if I record for like another 2 hours, but I don't have that much time. I gotta eat lunch. I gotta do other things. Okay, I do like the ears. They are cute, but we should probably make them stick out a little bit more. I think I'll take that for now. Okay. I see him kind of having like a chubby stomach a little bit, not because he's fat, but because he's got lots of fur. So he's just cramming the fur inside his shirt. Or a sweater, or whatever this is going to be. I'm literally going to make it a sweater, like an Azrael Dreamer sweater, because I don't have any other ideas right now. I'm just, I gotta get it in there. I hope you understand. And if you don't, I don't care. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm not angry, you're angry. Imagine if I just started having an argument with this anthropomorphic fictional character that I'm trying. Live on television. Alright. Oh, I just forgot. I need to be doing that. Oh, okay, that actually looks perfect. That's not what I wanted to do. Really good. It's hard to pay attention to the thing. You know, the thing. Don't pretend like you don't know. Alright, see, this is a problem. I've got his like shoulder way up here, and his shirt is like way over here. I gotta fix this. Yeah, I gotta bring this over more. I'm trying to make him fat. I just wanted to be fluffy. He's looking a little bit out of proportion. But you know what? I think it's fine. Because it's literally just a sketch. Literally just a sketch. Not a problem. Gonna use some circles here to kind of help guide me, or guide this sketch rather, to the right place. And see now, after having drawn this, every time I see someone in a sweater, I'm gonna be like, oh, so that's what that's supposed to look like. So it's actually good that I'm doing it really messy, because I don't actually know what I don't know what this should look like. And by the way, tell me if the audio does sound good, because I can test it myself, but I'd like some feedback on that too, if you don't mind. All right. I think the sweater should come down a little bit more. So I'm just gonna do some of this and some of that, and then he's gonna have his fluffy. I don't know any other words to say other than groin. I mean, that's what it is. That's what it is. Okay, so he's gonna have. Actually, I think it would help if I just kind of. Yeah, and then he's gonna have kind of yeah, I don't know if any of you have heard about I don't want to know a big booby. That's not what I'm going for. I'm trying something I would be am really curious about. Not that I think this should ever happen, because I think it would actually be kind of an abomination. But what if there was a timeline where scientists were allowed to do morally apprehensible things, and maybe something like human animal hybridization started to happen? How would that work? And then if it were able to, because and they've already done this actually, it's actually really scary. It's a scary topic. I don't really want to talk about it, but there have been you've probably heard of circuses and stuff where there's these people with basically animal limbs, and it's really freaky. They're like the circus freaks, and as far as I know, that's a real thing, which is really kind of a shame. And it almost puts into question, like, what the heck am I even drawing right now? 'Cause this is like a very cutesy version of that exact thing. Let's see, I have about 15 minutes left. I don't know. I think as far as anthropomorphic animals go, I think shows like My Little Pony do it better. Where it's just the straight up horse with no humanoid features, and they just talk. I don't know. There's definitely some scary stuff out there. If you browse the dark web at all, you probably know a lot more than I do. So, I mean, it's pretty freaky out there. I'm still drawing a humanoid sheep character while saying this. I mean, at least in the fictional world, it doesn't have to be a nightmare. Shoot. You know, it is, yeah, some people have done some really messed up stuff. Don't do messed up stuff. Just try to be someone who promotes happiness as much as you can. And don't worry about the people who are doing morally questionable things. How about that? In the meantime, I will continue to draw this character. Alright, I think we just about have the first one done, and I have like 2 minutes left on the recording before this is like getting to be too long, and then I will have to stop. Not sure how to make this look, to be perfectly honest with you. That should be my middle name. Daydream, perfectly honest with you, Adrift. I don't know. Does that look great? Probably not. It's gonna look pretty weird at first. I think it's okay. Yeah, I didn't really try to get the proportions right on the feet. But we will, I will probably come back to that in a future one. How about that? How about that? What does that sound like to you? Alright, now I just need to do the hands, which I think should be pretty easy. It's just something like this. Like it's Arthur or something, you know. See, Arthur was a kid's show. That was actually a pretty popular show back in the day. So Have any of you seen the TV show Arthur? Do you think it made a positive impact on your life? Or was it just silly cartoon fun? I think that's good enough for now. I think I'm gonna stop there. Alright. Kinda. Hey, you know what? It's fine. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.